Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, and today we're going to check out the Shoei Neotec. Okay, this is the newer version of what used to be the Multi-Tech. It is a fully modular helmet with a drop-down visor from Shoei. And to be honest here, when people call in talking about modular helmets, half the time I kind of talk them out of it. Unless you have to have that cigarette hanging out of your mouth or talking to a passenger, modular helmets, if not done just right, can be more trouble than they are worth. Shoei has always been the gold standard when it comes to modular. The Neotec and the Multi-Tech, its predecessor, were some of the only modular helmets I was really comfortable recommending to our customers because when you do a cheaper modular, you skimp on the mechanisms that open and close. Okay, you get cheaper drop-down visors and things. It's just stuff to break, right? More moving parts, more stuff to break. But if you really want that modular helmet, I suggest making an investment and picking up one of these Shoei Neotecs. You will not be sorry. If you buy a $200 modular, you might be sorry because these cracks and stuff, if these tolerances on the flip up aren't just right, you end up getting air leaks in addition to stuff breaking. Air, water, noise, all that sort of junk. Not here with the Shoei Neotec. Again, handmade in Japan, really high quality helmet. Takes about 7 days to build start to finish. About 60 different people have their hands on a Shoei from the beginning of the process to the end of the process. This thing is not exactly light either. It's around 4 pounds, okay? It's an intermediate oval. It runs true, maybe even a touch bigger than some of the other Shoeis. Intermediate oval, 3 shell sizes. As far as modular helmets go, it's my go-to first pick for customers that call in. So let's go over some of the features. Modulars have a real hard time meeting stealth standards because they're 2 pieces. So typically you'll see them DOT, ECE. This one is DOT. Let's check out the ventilation, okay? Shoei always does a great job of getting venturi ventilation, getting air in and out of the helmet. This is a 3-position top scoop, okay? So it's got all the way open, halfway open, and closed. And then the rear exhaust, it has open and closed. That's great because a lot of helmets don't have a closable exhaust vent. And when you have that closed, not only do you get less air, but you get less noise. So that is an awesome thing for a touring helmet. Did I mention this is a touring helmet or an around the town helmet, okay? You can kind of go either way, but this is great for putting down big miles. You have a chin bar vent, nice big flat switch here. Okay, easy to work with gloves on, and then we have a vent that not only puts some air on your face, but up onto the face shield here. Their visor mechanism, very easy to work, take on and off, although you won't do much of that because you have an internal sunshade, okay? No need to mess with your visor at all because you have your smoked and your clear in one place. It's pin lock ready. Because it's a touring helmet, you might see some extreme conditions, humidity, moisture, all that sort of stuff. Run your pin lock insert. They include that as they should for $600 plus. So you just pop that in and you're ready to rock. And then what makes it modular is, of course, the modularness. You pop that up and it makes it easier to get in and out of your helmet too. Some people, especially people that are new to riding, don't like putting on a traditional helmet. It makes them feel kind of claustrophobic. It kind of hurts their ears. You know, when you have a modular helmet, you flip up that chin bar before you put it on. It's a lot easier on your hairdo and your ears, right? There are a million different types of modular buttons out there and to activate your flip up helmet, okay? Shoei's is one of the most straightforward. Sometimes I fumble around with modular helmets and try to figure out how to open them, right? This is really easy. Grab, pinch, and lift. And it just feels sturdy. It feels like it's gonna last, right? And it will. The Neotec comes with a chin curtain, removable washable liner as you see here. Pretty comfortable, not the softest, not the roughest, but a nice place to be. Great balance overall to this helmet. We can custom fit these cheek pads. If you get your Neotec from Speed Addicts, keep in mind we have different thicknesses and we will swap those free of charge. As far as modulars go, very quiet helmet, okay? It's ready for a Bluetooth system. It has speaker cutouts right behind the cheek pads. One of the best modular helmets on the market today. Thanks for watching, folks, and ride safe.